Dear Aquarius, I'm going to do a tarot reading for you for the following week. I'm using the Rider-Waite tarot deck, so yeah, if you like my channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. It always helps. So I'm going to do a tarot reading. This is a weekly reading for the first week of August. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so dear Aquarius, very heavy energies, I have to say. Well, look, scarcity mindset, it's not going to take you anywhere. Okay, so what's done is done. You have to accept it. You have to go through the transition to release the old memories, to release the negative thoughts, the negative patterns. There are quite a few warning cards in here that saying that the opportunity is there for you, but you can only step on that path if you leave the past behind. If you feel very stable right now, if you feel everything is going well, you are surrounded by family, friends, it's all celebration, party, festival, all the good stuff going on, a lot of celebration, and that's not going to last. So there is one way to go forward, but that needs certain changes. Okay, so if you drink too much, if you party hard, if you focusing on your social network, your social group, it might lead you to the path where you realize that there is more into life than just having fun and party and just joy. Okay, so there is one path for you that you can move towards, but in long term that's not going to serve you really well. So the Tower moment is going to come, and if the Tower moment comes, that is going to signify that you were building a tower around you. You are building walls around you, and the difficulty with the tower is there is no door in the tower. You can't walk out. So what you built around you, you have to go fall or jump through the window. But the tower moment is good because that's the end of something. That's the realization that everything you were doing, it might not be the right thing, or it wasn't the right path to do. So that memory, that sort of negative thoughts and the disappointment what comes with it, you have to carry out yourself, and you try to carry out lightly, as a Fool suggests, because the Fool is a new cycle. It signifies a new cycle in the tarot. So together with the Tower, it's basically you have been set free now. So can you walk the walk knowing that all that happened with you in the past is no longer there? You no longer have to stick with it. You can walk away now. You have a new cycle around you. You have a new 22 basically new 22 cards to go through the new cycle of your life. So there's plenty of option for good and bad to change, but you need to carry out, you need to move into calmer water. Okay, so you have already left, and now it's time to carry on, not giving up, not focusing on nightmares, headaches. What's done is done. So here you see the 9 and 10, the nightmares, the headaches, the difficulties, the problems, all that keeps you awake. They are all the swords signifies thoughts. So these things are in our head. These are two very dark cards, but the number 10 is the final card. That's the end of the cycle again. So you can move on to a different path. So you have here the Queen of Swords. She's super intelligent. She's telling you that there is a way forward if you use your head. And using your head means differentiating between right and wrong, between positive and negative, between what you want to do, what you don't want to do, between who's supporting you and who is negative towards you. So making this sort of selection where you select the beans, the dark and the white ones, and just make two different piles. So maybe do that in your life. Select the aspects of your life and put them into different bracket. And what you realize doesn't serve you, those things needs to go. And those that are supportive and supporting you and building you and make you grow, extra focus on those. Because on the bottom of the deck, that was the 5 of Pentacles, which is scarcity mindset, is illness, it's negative, it's cold. That's where you stop yourself because you don't believe that there is something can actually come in for you, something good can happen. So I suggest that leave the past behind, leave the negative experiences behind, because you have the world here for you. The world is everything. That is a brand new beginning. There is something that the universe is coming to you and say, you know what, I'll give you all. I'll give you all. You just have to get on the right path. Change your life, move on to the right path, keep going, get going. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anybody hold you back, and change your mindset to positive. Walk like a fool. The fool is not scared of anything. The fool is adventure. The fool is joy. The fool is going into new territory without being scared of the next step he might fall. And that's why he never fall, because he knows there is a safety net, even if he doesn't see the safety net, because he's looking upward. You're looking into the oblivion. He's looking into the future, the unknown, trusting that there is a safety net, and he's not going to step into the step off the cliff. And the dog here, the instinct, is trying to hold him back and just warn him, like, come on, trust your instinct. This is what's going to lead you down to the path where you want to go. And what's the future like? Well, you can reach. This is fulfillment. This is self-esteem. This lady in her own garden. Its wealth is abundance. It shows that she's in the right place. Okay. There are a lot of fruits around. There are pentacles, the little bird, as well as she's just living life. She's living life on her full potential, and this is what's available for you in the future if you're willing to take the risk and if you're willing to go for it, because there are a lot of negatives around here that you need to overcome. These are negative thoughts here. These are the things in your head that won't allow you to make the next move. They won't allow you. It's fear, it's disappointment, it could be anger, could be anything that is negative, and anything that is in your head and trying to hold you back, telling you, no, you are not good enough, you need to be scared, because the world is a scary place, and I'm sure I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not bright enough, I'm not tall enough, I'm not short enough, I'm just not the right person to make something happen. So so trust the universe, trust yourself that yes, you have given a new opportunity, and what happened in the past, based on that, we cannot create the future. So uh, somebody said that quote that, you know, you are not going to cook today's lunch from yesterday's leftover, right? Like, no, that's been in a bin, so it's you throw it away. Today is a new day. So so I suggest that what you have, the strengths, the abilities, the talent, the capability that you've been working on, let that determines your next period, the next days, the next weeks. Because if you focus on something that you have lost, that you have taken away from, or something that you could not have because somebody else have taken away from you, that wasn't yours in the first place. Okay, so what meant to be is meant to be, and everything else won't happen, because the universe have its own understanding and its own ways of doing things, dealing with things. So let it go. Okay, let it go. Don't worry about something that you don't have or you can't have. Worry about things that you make you make everything for you to have everything and make this happen, and the universe will reward you for that, because you have the Ace of Swords. It is a realization, an enlightenment, a moment when you just discover something, a eureka moment where you like, oh my god, I didn't even know that was possible, and it's right in front of my eyes. How did I miss that so far? Well, now you don't have to miss it, and you might not going to miss it, because the universe will granted this for you. So I'm not saying that don't be careful and don't spend time analyzing where you are and where you want to be, and be careless. But I'm saying that there is growth in where you come from. There are elements that you have discovered, a knowledge, an experience you have gained, and that needs to be used, and you need to have a new idea. The Empress here is pregnant. She's pregnant with an idea that has been developed, and through the magician and the high priestess. Now it's forming to become manifested. So it's going to be a manifestation, but that all comes from what you have in the past, what you realized, what you discovered, and what you experienced. So the negative is not negative, it's only negative if you compare to the positive. But the world doesn't mean anything if you don't have the negative and positive aspects, because if they don't exist, then nothing is anything, basically. So I suggest that focus on your inner strength, which is there. It's you are intelligent enough, you are emotionally intelligent enough as well to know what to work on, and who to trust and which path you take. And you might find somebody who is willing to help you, and you might find somebody who is like romantically interested in you, and might give you that sort of boost that you missed, or the opportunity comes to forget all those negative experiences, that what happened in the past, with maybe in a relationship, and now there is a new relationship, an emotionally charged feeling comes into the place where take you out from where you were. Okay, so I would keep my eyes open, because maybe on the next corner somebody might bump into you who has fresh emotional energy, and help you get out of that negative mindset, that negative thought patterns, that you are not enough, you are not good enough, you are not wise enough, you are not rich enough. And maybe that person leads you to some discovery. You might find your mojo again, you might find your inner strength, the enlightenment, the wisdom, the knowledge. And then that eureka moment will be just coming in at the right time. The hermit is out of her cave already. He decided that I've done with the dark. Now I want to see the light. I want to focus on what is worth living for. What the world is about. What life is about. What's the meaning? I want to know more. And his eyes are closed. That means like he's using his third eye to understand, to comprehend, and he's being sensitive to what is around him. Because in this picture, everything is basically on top of the hill, top of the mountain. Look at this. It's like it's just ice. So where is the light? Where is the heat? It's right there in front of you. It's not out there, it's not somewhere, it's right in front of you. Will you find it? Can you find it? That's the question. And using your intuition will help you better than using logic and using all the methodology, how you used to evaluate things and how we measure things and tick boxes. This is time to use your third eye. This is time to use your intuition, use your psychic capabilities, not the patterns that the design we normally you were using up to now, because that led you to the discovery that things are not always gonna go right, and some disappointment, bad experiences. But don't let those experiences take you away. This is where you want to go. You want to go where your aim is, where the light is. Because if you find the light, then everything will be sorted. If you find the light and you follow the light, where light there is heat, so you will be comfortable, warm, and enlightened. So thank you very much for this, and hope that helped. Let's see, I've got some other cards. The Sacred Destiny Oracle. What I want to draw a few cards for you. Let's see what the cards are saying for you for this week, dear Aquarius. Thank you for watching again. Please hit the like button. So I have a trust for you, and I have enlightenment, I just mentioned a moment ago, and I have change. So that fits in really well in the reading. So now it's time to trust. It's time to move to the new phase of your life. It's time to take a new path, and that path can only be walked on if you trust that that's the right path. So you have to make the decision, especially with the Fool here. The Fool trusts the universe, trusts himself. The Fool understands that without trust, you can't, with fear. So I think the opposite of trust is fear. So with fear, you can't walk on the path you meant to walk, because it's scary, it's dangerous, it's difficult. That's the card for the scarcity mindset. So you need to have trust. So you walk on that new path with trust, and change is inevitable. It's happening. Changes, and what's the result of everything? It will be enlightenment. Exactly what I mentioned about the hermit and the candle. This is where you're going for. This is enlightenment. This is change. But then you can only take it if you trust. So please follow this advice for the following week, because otherwise you live in the past, and that's most of the time it's very negative. That's not going to serve you, is not going to help you. Right, let me take and show you 3 more cards. Okay, As the universe tell you what you need to see, what you need to know right now. Okay, so I have karmic completion. I've got here communication, and I have here follow your dreams. So karmic completion, back again to where I was. This is a new cycle for you with the Fool. There is so something in what was a karmic challenge, a karmic journey had been completed recently. That means you are ready to move on to a next phase of your life. But you can only move on if you follow your intuition, if you follow your heart, if you follow that light. And communication here. So you don't have to do things alone. If you need help, ask for advice. There are people who can help you with the different aspects of your life, and just communicate, be open, explain what the problem is, where you want to go, and maybe you easily find somebody who is willing to help you and without any issue can give you ideas what you never thought of, and it just makes things right. Okay, and then finally, I think this is a great message for you, dear Aquarius. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. This is where you're going. Follow your dreams, not other people's dreams, not what the world try to tell you what you must follow or you should follow, or where you must go or you should go, or what's right or wrong. It's you who know the answer. Follow your dreams. So perfectly fits in with the Hermit right here. Follow your dreams. Keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't believe that everything is going down. It's going up for you. It's going up. Focus on the light. Don't focus on anything else. And if you follow your dreams, everything will be perfect. You will find your inner strength, you will find abundance, you will find your completion. So with that, dear Aquarius, thank you for watching, and if you liked it, please hit the like button, and I will come back with some more videos for you. Thank you very much.